Hey there, welcome to the LTP Lounge, episode number 26. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Mark, one of the co-hosts here. Sitting over there is to my left is the drummer of Puppets himself, Udi.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Hey, tonight we're talking about the latest news in the parks. Hopefully, we get some viewer questions. Also, talk about Halloween in the future, and maybe go over some merchandise if we can. But now let's roll the intro tape. There you go.
There we go.
How's everything going, sir?
Going all right. Going all right. How about you?
Hanging in there. It's been a challenging week and a half for me, but I'm okay. The show must go on. What I have to do. Yeah, so tonight we're talking about this is the last show before Halloween. Talk a little bit about Halloween in the parks. Jess may join us tonight. She did threaten us, saying that she would show up on tonight.
She said she'll be on as soon as she can.
Oh, did you message us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's got the link, so we'll save that for her. So you mentioned that you might be going to the park sometime in December. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
I can give a firm maybe.
Okay.
With no variation of which way it's leaning, like hard 50-50.
A hard 50-50? Okay.
Hard 50-50. Yeah. Hopefully I'll know in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Then I will. If it's
Good.
Yeah.
Good. You mentioned about that that California pass doesn't start till January. Does that change things for you?
A little bit.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were saying you might want to go in December, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would change a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Cool.
It may not. I don't know. I don't know yet. Like I said. Hard maybe.
A hard maybe. Let's see what these are. Okay. So yeah, hopefully Jess will come on soon. But I guess we can start talking about some of the latest news.
Yeah.
So this was just announced. Man. So we covered a lot in episode 322. Sorry, 232. Sorry, of the LTP podcast. All these shows we're doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know any of it. I'll hear it Monday.
Oh yes, you will hear it. You will hear it. Let's see here.
I heard there's an impression of me somewhere in there.
Oh, I do a small impression of Udi getting worked up over something.
Okay.
Let's see. How is this gonna work? Is that better? No. Oh, if that works?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can read it or not.
I can't, but you can read it for me.
Yeah. All right. This is from the OC Register. This came out, came out today. Today, the 29th. Disneyland Resort is Orange County's largest employer with 36,000 employees.
Mm-hmm.
They are laying off about 100 salaried employees at Disneyland. Is right. Actually, it says has laid off 100 ahead of the busy Christmas holiday season set to kick off at the Anaheim theme park in the next few weeks. With our business in a period of steady, sustained operation, we are recalibrating our organization to ensure we continue to deliver exceptional experiences for our guests. while we position Disneyland Resort for the future. Yeah, it's a difficult decision to eliminate a limited number of seller positions. 100 employees in a range of departments were laid off. It doesn't say exactly. Amazon, Paramount, Target, and GM have announced layoffs ranging from the hundreds to thousands in recent days. Yeah, this stuff rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Just because it's something that I've lived with for the last, I don't know, 3-4 years. At least the threat of it.
Mm-hmm.
And Disneyland is a business like everyone else is, but I guess it bothers me. Number one, right, the holiday season. There's never a good time to do it. You have the holiday season, and then you've got the fact that they have the audacity to raise prices on tickets and experiences, right?
Well, I mean, part of it, yeah. I mean, you can't, to me, it's 100 jobs. You cannot link both.
Can't? Okay.
But I feel for the people, but I'm kind of in a weird place with this one. I mean, and let me explain. Let me elaborate. I'm not in a weird place as far as like I feel bad for the people losing their job. We've all been there. We've all had that. Like Mark, you said you've been in a place where you had to live with that over your head for a while.
Yeah.
I have too. And it is never an enjoyable place to be as an employee of any company. Now, that being said, I think a company of the size of Disney, I don't think 100 jobs would be a blip and even make any news as a usual thing. Now, the reason why I think it's making news is because of the economic places we're in. And so they mentioned Target. What was the other one?
Amazon, GM.
Amazon. And so to me, I'm never happy when people lose their job.
Paramount. Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm also recognizing, though, is that over the last really probably 8 to 10 years, a lot of these companies have added a bunch of positions that were unnecessary. I'll put it that way. I won't go into fine detail about it, but there are many things that I've looked at going like, well, why do you have that? And why would you have that? And why would you have that? A bunch of
yeah, for sure.
So, the one thing I'm happy that makes me like the silver lining for me in this is that it's salaried employees, which would tell me they're probably not your average cast member in the park, because they're going to be hourly and whatnot.
Right.
Now, if you begin to hear the hourly being cut back or hours being cut back by them, then I'm going to have a little bit more of I guess, a visceral, angry reaction to it. And I would also be leaning towards my whole thing about attendance on the park being down and something has to give somewhere. So could this be a piece in that? Yeah. But I don't know. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope these folks can find jobs somewhere else soon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's just, yeah, I don't know what to say about that, except that it was today's news. And so we have the opportunity to cover things timely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was weird.
What? Oh, now you're sideways, man. Udi, you're going crazy.
No, my iPad's freaking out.
Yeah, you're sideways.
All right, let me restart.
All right. Well, there we go. We've got one viewer. Udi taps out. That's pretty much par for the course for the LTP Lounge. I don't see where Udi is. Hold on. I don't know what's going on there. But for the moment, he's not there. When I see him back on, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the Halloween season. It's 2 days away from Halloween, and sorry, Udi's okay. And it's just one of those things that I kind of want to talk about how it's going to be in the future with the construction going on, um, and how that might impact what the guest experience is. Let's see here. While Udi is trying to configure his home setup here. Um,
Can you hear me? Why can't I hear you? Dang it, man. Go ahead and speak. Go ahead and do me a favor. Just go ahead and talk a little bit.
Hey, Udi, tonight we're talking about Halloween. Okay, gotcha.
Do I sound okay?
Kind of loud, but that's okay.
I don't know if I can control that. Okay, hopefully we're good now.
Okay. All right. So let's see what we can do here.
Okay, let's go.
The next news item that came up is Jess had mentioned something about the Evil Queen being replaced or taken out of regular circulation at the park. Apparently, that's not true. That's not a true statement. Evil Queen and villain characters should remain at Disneyland. Yeah. Several social media posts this week have fueled rumors that the popular villains and Evil Queen characters will no longer be appearing year-round at Disneyland. Yeah, they said they have people telling guests to go complain. Tell me, want me specifically all year round. Yeah, that's
wait. So the story is that a cast member said that?
Well, no, someone had mentioned that claim on Instagram where the Evil Queen character herself was captured in Disneyland, telling guests to go complain. Tell them you want me specifically all year round. So I don't think that this is even true.
No.
Yes, go complain.
Okay.
Specifically, all year round.
Yes, I'll go.
I can't
Today I'm gonna go.
Can I trust you?
Yes, today I'm gonna go.
Cross your heart.
Cross my heart. Hope
Yeah,
to
but
die.
you know what? With AI these days,
I can make that happen.
Yes.
I'll bring an apple next time.
Yes.
If I'm
but maybe
still
who knows
here.
what's going on
Oh
there.
no, don't do that.
Anyways,
That's what I thought.
I'm glad this was not real. Because I think these characters should be out all year round, anyways.
Oh yeah. I hate that kind of stuff though. I mean, probably someone like, oh, that means they're getting rid of him. Like, no. Sounds like she was 100% character.
Oh yeah,
Like you want me, the Evil Queen, all the time.
all the time. Yeah, she's kind of just being
Yeah.
Okay. That was that story.
Yeah, that was quick. No, false. Moving on.
Yeah, something you didn't get involved in the last show because you weren't there, but we talked about let's see, yeah, soaring across America.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know your thoughts are, and and the article says there's going to be 12 locations that they're going to be showing in there. So I want you to know, first off, what your thoughts are of soaring over America, and what do you think some of the 12 might be?
Well, let me begin with. Okay. I'm completely happy that they're doing it. Like very, very, very happy. I saw the announcement of it, and I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, beautiful. We're coming up on the 250th anniversary of this country, and for the good and the bad of it, I'm happy.
Yeah.
We're still the best.
Yeah.
And I will go to my grave believing that, thinking that, and feeling that. But where to be? 12. I'm going to go with probably some of the bigger things. So
you're. Oh, hold on. We've got a comment. I don't know who the comment is. Oh, Lewis. Hey, Lewis, you're welcome to join us if you want. Good evening. Yeah. So good evening, Lewis. You're welcome to jump on.
Same, equal. So yeah, no, I'm ecstatic. Super ecstatic they're doing it. Very, very happy that Disney is not letting whatever some of the weird things going on dissuade them from celebrating our country.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because I don't care what you say about anything. We wouldn't be living the lives that we did if it wasn't for this country. Disneyland would not be a thing without this country. Walt Disney, imagination, the innovations, everything would be in a different place without this country. So, not perfect, never will be, but very happy to be here. Very proud to be an American. That being said,
hold on. Coming your way, Lewis. Coming your way.
Link.
Yep. And I didn't even see this coming, but
I didn't either, which is even better.
Yeah, it's such a natural thing that they were able to do this. It's now it seems like it's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah. Like they announced it, I'm like, that is awesome. How cool is that? I'm like, but yeah, good call.
Good call. And some of the comments online were just absolutely ridiculous to me.
Oh, I cannot handle people who go out of their way to just troll and to talk trash.
Yeah.
About something so there should be no argument over this. There should be nothing. You can be critical of every country. I am. I mean, Mark, you know I am. But it doesn't take away from the fact that you should be proud of where you live. And if you're not, then what are you doing to fix it other than just crying because Disneyland is doing something to celebrate this country? 250 years. We are one of the longest standing countries in modern times, if not the longest. So why not celebrate that? Why not celebrate that? And if you don't, I mean, I'm very much in the mindset of like, if you're not, huh?
You said why not?
What do you mean? Yeah, no, I'm of the mindset that if you're not happy, then that's fine. Then either do something about it, or shut up, or leave.
Yeah, Lewis, if you want to jump in on the conversation, we're talking about Soaring Across America coming this summer.
Can't wait. Can't wait for this experience. It is so long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that Soaring Around the World premiered in 2016, or almost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It is time, and it's time to celebrate the beauty and grandeur that is the United States of America.
Amen.
Now,
Amen.
I can only hope to all of this that while they should obviously do scenes with iconic American points of interest, such as the Grand Canyon, such as Monument Valley, such as Bryce Canyon or Moab, Pikes Peak, the Statue of Liberty, the United States Capitol, New York Harbor. They should also give us a scene from each of the 5 territories.
That would
meaning Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, and the United States Virgin Islands, in addition to the Northern Marianas Islands unincorporated territory.
Yeah. Well,
just my 2 cents.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna get 12 scenes. So I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Well, then, okay. Then let's do. If we can't do all 5 territories, let's at least include 2.
I agree. I think what many,
Because they're as American as we are.
mm-hmm.
Straight up, they're as American as I
I
am
know.
American as both of you two.
Puerto Rican. I know it. But I feel like a lot of people who aren't from our country, and maybe even a lot of people here, because let's face it, a lot of people who have been born and raised here in this country have gotten to a point where they don't recognize the vastness of our state, not only my state, but all the states and the country as a whole. They don't recognize how much is over here. They also don't recognize that the impact that we've had in world history is something that will never, ever, ever be undone. And I think
4th largest country in the world.
Mm-hmm.
4th largest.
Right. And then the one thing that I personally, being firstborn immigrant son, am also recognizing that we are not homogeneous. And in order to create a country like this one, that is not homogeneous, that is not pulled, no matter what people try to say, we're not. We are not. And you can look at it all the way across the country, this great country, and you can see the people.
Pluribus unum. Many, one.
That mentality. So I'm like trying to think, is like, how do you look at the history, and then how do you pull, and how do you pick 12 places to go?
I don't know.
Let's
try and guess.
Yeah. So here's my thing. You have to. While I agree with Lewis, we need to show that the territories are part of us. They are. The other thing we got to show is, one, again, the vastness and the greatness of our country as a whole, from coast to coast. And Alaska. I mean, Alaska could do a whole thing by itself, for the love of everything.
Soaring over Alaska.
You could
give them ideas.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You could 100% do soaring over Alaska. But
yeah.
How do you do that, but then incorporate the greatness that our country has done, not only for the world, for culture, and for a better understanding of people living together in harmony? As much as we feel up and down, I'm telling you, people live together much more together than what people want to make it sound like. Okay? So how do you incorporate that? So to me, it's like, yeah, we got to do something on, obviously, our coast. Whether it be, I don't know, the bay going down, like a flyby, something like that. Grand Canyon.
Going over the Golden Gate.
Right. Along those lines.
Yeah, Golden Gate for sure. Well, we had it in Soaring Over California.
We did.
So,
doesn't matter. It's so iconic. It deserves its scene in Soaring Over America.
I agree. Then we definitely have to do like New York Harbor,
Statue of Liberty.
Absolutely.
Governor's Island.
Yep. Have to have that. I also feel like we need to do something on the Gulf of America side of things. We need to do something through there, because we have to understand that in that section of our country, there's a lot that happens right there. You have all this.
That would be cool, like literally flying over like New Orleans, from literally the mouth of Lake Pontchartrain all the way to Algiers and the west side.
Yeah,
out by Louis Armstrong International Airport.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. But then we have to go up the East Coast, and we have to recognize the roots of the freedom of our country. So we have to do Philadelphia. We have to incorporate Boston. We have to do things like of that nature, because this is
Plymouth Rock, maybe.
Maybe
no.
No, I wouldn't.
But if you're gonna get salties, Mark, then you need to show Jamestown.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm not getting salty.
If you're gonna get salty with it, but then
Yeah.
at the same time, for all my Hispanic friends, then we need to show Castillos de San Marcos and St. Augustine,
Well, you could. I mean,
the first permanent settlement in what is now the United States of America. 1535.
And I wouldn't. And see, this is where I wouldn't mind the California and running all the missions up and down. That kind of
Yes.
all these things begin to incorporate what makes this country so great. I mean, people cannot recognize. I also want to say one of the other things that they should do would be Mount Rushmore, but also the
questionable.
Huh?
Lewis is not liking it.
No, and because again, I know what we have to recognize what those presidents are and what they did, and we can be critical of each one. For what
No, it's not about the monument itself. Like, I love the monument. I've been there myself.
And then I also think we need to add in the monument in South Dakota, the Crazy Horse, because that one was getting done. You remember? Do you know?
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Okay, that would be also, because that would also throw the how do I put it?
Well, no, I'm glad you mentioned.
Yeah,
I'm glad you mentioned our Native American
that in this country.
Our Native American,
Correct.
citizens.
We have
Native
to
American
recognize
people.
them.
I mean, if you're going to do that, then you need to do a. What's up, Mark?
Just like one at a time. Someone's got to talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, like, so if you're going to recognize the Native American contribution to why America is so beautiful, then it's going to be either the Pueblo dwellings, or it's going to be one of the Navajo gatherings with the dancers. It's going to be like one of the big ones up at like Lodge Grass up in Montana, with all the Plains tribes.
Anything along those lines, I think. I don't know how you would wrap that up, but I think that's also important. So if they're doing this, which is my sense, is to celebrate the country with 50 years, then we have to be able to. I think we have to go back into the past. I'm a big believer, and you have to look at the past. Too many people want to erase the past, and in that moment, when you erase the past, you're just going to do the same things over again. How do you know how far you've gone if you don't know where you've been? So, as
Walt Disney famously said, and the hard facts that made America great.
Yeah.
He said it. I didn't.
Yeah.
He said hard facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what those hard facts are?
Yeah, and it is not always going to be pretty. There are many things. Again, there are things that are just happening. Those are history. I'm not saying, and for the people who try to erase them, I'm like, no, dude, we have to recognize everything. So, like I'm saying, the way I feel is that you have to incorporate that. Now, if they don't do any of that, and they just kind of go like a flyby over our continental United States and show highlights of there, to be fair, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'd be like, oh, it could have been better, but I would not be like, oh man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could do none of that and only go straight over and do the what soaring over California and over the world does, and just hit like spots
that
are
might
recognizable, and then out, and I'd be okay with it as well.
Where do you think it's going to end?
Disneyland.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What about you, Lewis?
I would hope that it ends with the Statue of Liberty. That's where I'd want it to end, and One World Trade. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah.
Like, that's where I'd want it to end. Like, end on a positive note that,
well,
even in great adversity, we as Americans come together, and nothing can stop us when we are truly a United States of America.
And
just my personal opinion.
No.
Or if we want to get really froggy, we actually show a flyby over Tranquility Base on Sea of Tranquility, and it can be done. It can be done.
Yeah, but let me let me elaborate on why I feel Disneyland should be the finish.
Okay.
Because what you said, Lewis, about 9/11, the memorial, and One World Trade, and all of that, 100%. But the reason why I would want to end with in Disneyland is because what we've always talked about on the show is that Disneyland has been a great unifier. And
Absolutely.
it is above, and it should be. And this is when I get mad when they don't do stuff, like when they mess in the politics, when they mess in the thing. It should be an apolitical place for just entertainment and bringing people together.
Sure.
So, to me, Walt incorporated what America was. And so finishing off there would be like, look, you take Walt and what he believed in what the United States of America is, with all of that, and you bring that back and you unify in one place. Where everything, look at everywhere you can go, and we can all unify here, no matter if you're from there, you've been through this, and that. At the end of the day, we can all come here and be together. That is why I would.
Yeah, I'd be happy with both of your answers, honestly. Disneyland or Statue of Liberty. I didn't even think about that, Lewis, but that's actually a brilliant way to end it.
I don't know if they finish like that.
You know, with the fireworks going off. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was thinking that there'd be two versions. The Disney World version would have it end at Disneyland, and ours would no. Okay.
No. One version.
Yeah, I agree.
One country, one version. And oh, by the way, you export it to Tokyo, you export it to Shanghai, and you let them see it for what it truly is.
There you go.
Because exactly that. Because again, and that was kind of my point I was alluding to at the beginning of this. So many people outside of this country do not really get how big it is how huge it is, how much we have. They have pockets of this, and we have what country, double, triple size of their country in one thing.
Fourth largest in the world.
Exactly, that's my point. So many people, and even with the larger countries, they're not like us. They still won't have this huge mix of culture and people. They're going to be infinitely more homogeneous. They're going to be more like that. And that's just the way it is. You look at China, you look at Russia, these huge countries, there's not a lot of mixing in there. There's not.
No.
So that's why we are different. That's why. So yeah, we absolutely need to export and remind the world that we're big, we're cool, we have these things, we're accepting of people, we love people, and we're the best. I have no problem ever saying to anyone, we are the best.
Oh, certainly. America is the greatest country in the history of the planet.
Correct.
100%. 100%.
are
Greatest history in the history of humanity. 100%.
I mean, without going to, I mean, that's why looking at history and understanding everything, man.
Okay.
So much has been done. But anyway.
Yeah. So, Lewis, I don't know if I've asked you this before. I think I may have, but I kind of want to get your take on it. Regarding Walt Disney World, and speaking of America and the rivers of America running dry.
Puddles of America.
Puddles of America.
Puddles of America.
Because I'm seeing overhead shots now of, I mean, like that mill in the middle. I don't know the names of the island. Yeah, it's gone. All that stuff's gone. And we've got villains
leveled.
And we've got Villains Land coming behind it. I mean, what is your thought on all this? Is it worth what we lost, what we're getting?
Okay. I'm with the school of people that we said throw it in the studios and call it a day. I'm one of those people. Put it in the studios, we're good. You know what I mean? I.e. DHS, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. That's where they should have put Twin Peaks, right? Just like they put doggone Radiator Springs Racers at DCA, right?
Yeah.
Which is the West Coast version, like it or not, of Hollywood Studios, right?
Yeah.
It is. You know, I mean, love it or hate it, it matters not. If you look at DHS and you look at DCA, a lot of elements are identical. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Vista Street, which is a stand-in for Hollywood Boulevard at DHS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have all these assorted IPs in different parts of DHS, the studios, that are a direct reflection of DCA, i.e., the Monsters Inc. and the Marvel and the Cars, Pixar, and the Big Hero 6 and all of that, right? The only thing that's still kind of California, per se, of California Adventure is the Condor Flats Grizzly Peak.
Yeah.
And then you have Buena Vista Street. And that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everything else is devoted to an IP. And there's nothing wrong with it per se if you're going to use that as a vehicle to showcase your IP arsenal, right? Like I said, it's the same thing we do at Hollywood Studios, you know, except we got Echo Lake and Gertie the Dinosaur, but neither here nor there. The point being is that it's definitely a showcase for that, and that's where they should have put Piston Peaks. Now, as far as keeping Tom Sawyer's Island, I could care one way or another, but I wanted the river because I love the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
And I keep hoping against hope that the keel boats would have made a return. I love the Mark Fink keel boats. One of my favorite all-time attractions, extant or defunct.
Yeah.
Those keel boats were so fun, and the crews were just laughing it up and having a great time. When you went on the keel boats, you forgot your worries on the dock, and you were out there for adventure and comedy and just having a great time with people that genuinely wanted to be there and to entertain you, the guest, no matter where you're from or what you do or what you look like or how much money in your pocket. Didn't matter. You were a guest embarked on their vessel, and we were going to have some fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
And so I miss that. I miss it a lot.
Do you see the Liberty Bell being repurposed at all out there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Where do you think they could use that?
I think that they should tie it up at either Grand Floridian or at French Quarter, right? Like the Riviera, you know, the French Quarter Resort, right? That's the two places I would do it. And I wouldn't do a restaurant like a lot of people are talking. I'd use it as a live music venue.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because like something that was really popular from the past in Disneyland was the live Dixieland band shows every weekend at the French Market. And occasionally, when Walt was around, they would put the band on the Mark Twain and sail them around the rivers of America. And they'd do a concert. Or they'd stop that joker right in front of the now Fantasmic stage, and they'd play a show. They'd put the floodlights on them, and they'd play a show. And it, like my mother and father, who were there in his lifetime, that's the whole reason they went, was the live music experiences. Because back then, remember, you still had big band people still that recorded the stuff still around. Like like Buddy Rich banging on those skins over there at Carnation Gardens. Now the Princess Fairy Tale thing, right? But but you get what I'm saying. I mean, I know I'm bringing up all this old stuff that hardly anybody under 30 understands. But the point being is that Disneyland, like Udi says, has a heritage of not only bringing people together, but giving the people what they wanted. And back then in the 50s and the 60s, like early 70s, they wanted live music experiences. And they got those in abundance with the guys that recorded the music in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like Louis Armstrong himself, the great Satchmo, did something like 70 concerts at Disneyland between 1955 and 1968.
I didn't even know that.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was a friend of Roy and Walt personally.
Oh.
Like he was a good friend especially of Roy, because Roy loved Dixieland and loved the great Satchmo. And he would always invite him out to play a show along with his band.
That's awesome.
Well, so you're suggesting that the Lily Bell could be moved over to I'm looking at a map right now. The Grand
Put it
Floridian.
right in the Seven Seas Lagoon. Call it a day. Put it as a live music venue. Right off the back door of the Grand Floridian. Darn right.
And I'm just gonna share the screen real quick because I wasn't familiar with where that was.
Okay, so you see, if you just pull out just a little bit more.
Or pull out. Okay.
Yeah, pull out a little bit more. Now go right. Okay. Go up a little bit.
Go up.
Yeah, go north. Okay, now go right. I'm going to show you where the Mark Twain where the Liberty Bell is. Okay, so wait, hold it. Keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up. Okay, right there. Now you see that marina that your cursor was right next to?
This?
That's where she is.
Oh, right now?
Yes, right today.
Okay.
As of the photograph this morning.
I
saw this morning at 9:47 a.m. Okay, that's a date and time stamp. That thing was literally in the right next to the big dock.
Oh, wow. Okay. And this is all off stage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is out of the view of the guests. Because you see those trees in front of the slip into the marina?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, those things stand anywhere between 15 and 17 meters in height.
Oh,
so effectively
geez.
screening that vessel from any casual passerby. Like you would need an aircraft to see it.
Okay.
And you're not going to because it's restricted airspace.
Right.
Okay. So
play a game, you'd have an F-16 on you in about 3 minutes.
But so you wanted to come down into this is the Seven Seas Lagoon, right?
That's Bay Lake. You're in Bay Lake right now.
Oh.
Okay. So you come down around that point there, and you go underneath that causeway. Now you're in Seven Seas Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
And you go over there to literally, you see that big swimming pool in the middle of your screen right there? That's Grand Floridian.
Yeah. Oh.
And you see that dock?
Yep.
See that dock? Okay, that's where you could put it.
Oh, geez. And it would just be stationary, or it would move around the bay? No.
I mean, I personally would keep it running, and I'd use it for special events, and also to augment the ferry fleet when it was really, really crowded. That's what I would do. But that's me.
Good idea.
And people are saying, "Oh, but you understand you need a rail." I'm like, "No, you don't."
That was my next question.
It's an exact replica of a stern paddle wheeler. It doesn't need a rail. The only reason you have a rail is so that the operator doesn't have to work as hard. You can reduce the crew size. If you did a freeboard, meaning it free sailing, you would need a complement of something that big, at least 17 crew members. Like, it's not a joke to operate one of these things on open water. You know what I mean? But it can be done. It can be physically possible. 110%. But no, I mean, I would keep it running, but I wouldn't run it except for special events. And I keep it docked right there, and it'd be our music venue. And every Friday and Saturday night, we'd have a Dixieland band out there blowing notes to high heaven. Darn.
So Lewis, if you could go on that or go to Beacon Borough, what are you going to choose?
I'm gonna go on the Liberty Bell and watch a show.
Okay, awesome, good to know.
Mint julep in both hands.
I love it. I love that.
The Saints are gonna go marching in. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay, so when do you think we're gonna get Piston Peak then, and Villains Land?
Okay,
they must be working.
So right now the conservative estimate is autumn 29.
Oh my
for
gosh!
Piston Peak.
4 years
for Piston Peak, autumn 29. For Villains Land, we're probably looking at springtime 31.
Wow. Okay.
But I say this with a big but here. Apparently, the limited drone photography I have seen so far, I have to preface that with limited, shows that things are being cleared pretty fast. And normally things don't stay cleared at Magic Kingdom for very long. They normally start building. So I don't know what Iger and Amaro have up their sleeve, but they got something, and I think they're going to start probably building this winter after hurricane season.
Well, and that was kind of my point. I'm like, their window for construction is going to be more limited to say what we have over here.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we can build all winter.
Yeah, we can't do, but foundationally setting and the main parts of the underground, so they need to be really prepared to run and gun with that. That way they can be ready. That way.
Well, we can't underground anything. It all has to be. We can't underground anything because the water table.
Well, no.
So we have to literally first floor that joker. You know, the basement is the first floor, and then build everything on top of that.
Yeah, see, it's completely different out here. We can go.
Right, of course. You have
that. But just a quick question, Lewis. Seeing that like Reedy Creek oversees everything, do they have to do like an EIR for this?
They've already done it. They've already done it and been approved.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, just like your environmental impact statements have all been done and approved.
Mm-hmm.
And that was done with state of Florida, not just Reedy Creek.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
State of Florida has already signed off on all the environmental impact statements. Likewise, with Tropical Americas down the road at DAC or Disney's Animal Kingdom, same thing. All the environmental impact studies already got approved.
Okay.
In Tallahassee. Yeah, I can tell you all this right now.
Good.
Like old news, man. Old news.
Okay, well, I just didn't know that all worked.
Well, we work pretty fast, especially with Reedy Creek Improvement District working with Tallahassee, like Department of Environmental Services or DES, to actually, what do you call it, fast track or fast page like projects.
Yeah.
Wish we had that out here.
Well, you guys have Newsom and his crowd, so yeah, good luck with that. We have DeSantis, and DeSantis is all about getting it built.
Getting built. Yeah, the difference between having a builder and
a planner or a dreamer or whatever he is.
Or whatever guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You run into those folks all the time. The people that just sit there and plan stuff and don't do anything versus people that just get things done.
Yeah.
So another topic I want to just touch upon a little bit tonight, two more, but one that I want to keep moving forward is that the concept of Tron coming out to California and how it probably won't work, and the fact and the idea of each park having its own charm, its own theme, its own draw to it.
Okay, so
what's your thoughts on that?
Let's talk about California. So I just heard a nasty rumor today.
Okay.
A nasty rumor. And it seems to be there's some unauthorized blue skying about Zootopia replacing Tomorrowland.
Oh, really?
A Zootopia land replacing in total Tomorrowland in California. I'd laugh if you must. I hope it doesn't happen because that's Walt's Tomorrowland.
Yeah,
that's Roy's Tomorrowland.
Oh my!
And it would not be cool if they did it.
No, absolutely not. I mean, there's like I said, there's a lot of things. I mean, how do I even say it? You don't touch the original lands of the park. You know, you can modify.
That's the unspoken rule, yes.
Yeah, I just cannot believe that. That's
well. I'm going to tell you this right now. Whoever.
Okay. Oh, right now. Okay.
Yeah. Whoever threw that out there. How do I put it without? Is an ass, and I will tell you, like an idiot, like a. No, and not only. I mean, okay. So Mark, you brought up Tron, and I don't know if you saw my reaction. I'm going to tell you this right now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired and over. Well, can we get Tron in and we had that video that we kind of you shared in our own personal thread, and I'm kind of like, one thing. Zootopia is a joke. I mean, great film, whatever. But give me a freaking break. That's somebody going like, hey, let's be like Tokyo or whatever. Whatever they want to do is like, oh, it's great over there, dude. No.
Made a lot of money with Huey.
Yeah, I know. I know it did, but it still doesn't matter because it cannot take that over. It will not take. It's stupid. It is, like I said, ass, dummy, moronic. I mean, give me all the negative words, ignorant. But anyway, but there's no way it's going to happen. I mean,
I hope not.
no, because I will tell you this: you will probably hear the uproar coming from your side of the planet, the country, going towards California. They try to do that. You will hear no. That's the first thing. Secondly, Tron coming to Disneyland proper.
Yeah.
At one point in time, I was like, yeah, let's see if we can make that happen. I thought it was cool. Now, as we move further down the road, I'm really, honestly, kind of tired of it. To me, it is a tired, old conversation. I think it is something that now people just talk about because they don't have any other ideas. So that's one. The second thing now is how people are trying to be like, well, it can't fit over here like that one video. The guy goes on this 10-minute tirade about how it can't fit here and why da-da-da-da, and then goes, but do you really want to do that anyway? I'm like, dude, you just literally wasted 10 minutes of my life telling me why it can't go there in the exact same footprint of Florida. And then going, but do you really want to do all that? Then no, dude. Like, oh, it was so annoying to me. Anyway, so that's the other part of it. If they want to bring Tron over here, two things are going to happen. One, it will not be the same in any way, shape, or form as original Tron or the Tron now in Florida. And two, it will not be anywhere near as big, and it cannot be the same scope, and will have to break new ground. That's the only way that works over there. So to me, I'm over it. It's done. I don't care. I don't think it's ever going to show up there. And honestly, good. I'm fully off the let's bring Tron to Tomorrowland. 100% off of it. No more. Tired of hearing it. I would rather reinvest in something that's more important. I wouldn't mind taking the elements of what we got from the Tron Ares movie. Some people really hated it. I didn't. I liked it. They're foundation things, but what it spoke to, and why I think you could do things in Tomorrowland, is because it spoke to the future of AI computing and bringing things in, upgrading everything. That is why Tron Ares, I think, is good. A Tron life cycle ride, dude, don't care. So anyway, so no. Any other conversation about Tron coming over to Disneyland proper, I don't care. I'm over it. I'm going to, in fact, be like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Do something else. Dude, don't do it.
Well, I mean, my idea was that I think each park needs to have its own draw, its own
100%.
charm.
Mm-hmm.
Its own specific weenie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Disney World and Disneyland, while they're cut off the same engine, they're just different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just, and they serve a different purpose.
Right.
But I do want to talk about more of that in length, at least explore that topic more. And then, do you think so too, Lewis, or do you think each park should be somewhat the same, or what's?
Actually, I'm with Hughie here. Is that you don't need to because you have Florida,
Right?
And
yep.
So spend the $234, book yourself a Delta from Los Angeles to Orlando, and enjoy the beauty that is our Tron Lake here in beautiful Lake Buena Vista. You know what I mean? There, I'm going to say that.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
That's not saying that there shouldn't be a Tron attraction. I mean, one of my favorite Tron attractions is the People Mover through the world of Tron.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So low tech, and it's so low speed, but it was good.
It was
darn good.
Yes. Yep.
It made you want to go out and buy the video cassette.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good it was.
Yeah.
Or DVD or laser disc,
right.
Blu-ray, whatever,
mm-hmm.
whatever format you desire.
Yeah. I think if they're going to bring something Tron to Disneyland proper, it cannot be a thrill-only experience.
No,
It has
no, agreed. Agreed.
to be something like you just alluded to. It sparks something within you to go do something. It should spark imagination. It should spark something along those lines. Not because, again, the beauty of Tron, and this is why I like Tron so much, and even as they go up and down, and whether you like one or the other, the beauty of Tron was always, in the time that it came out, sparked the imagination of computers when they came up, how they work, what you can and can't do with it. That has been a through line through the entirety of all the movies. That, to me, I feel rings more true today than when the movie was originally released, the original Tron. Because now we've gone so far down the road of what computers can do, and with AI, man, think about that. So instead of them going, oh, let's just bring a thrill ride with the light cycles and go, up and down and have people screaming, why don't we do something else? Why don't we go something where it tells a story or begins to ignite your imagination for what the future can be? And then, lo and behold, it's with the name Tomorrowland.
Right. I mean, for example, right, in the show building that is now occupied by Star Tours and the formerly Adventure Through Inner Space or show building South, like show building Tomorrowland South, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
In that building, I could totally see them doing an experience based on the defunct Tron 3 film with the continuing adventures of Sam, right? And like hire Hegland, hire Wild, like they did with Paul Rudd for the Nano Battle at Hong Kong. You know what I mean? And get them to do a whole attraction based that's show building South. So and you got a lot of space in that thing. I mean, granted, you'd have to get rid of probably Star Traders, but who cares? I mean, you could put that across the street over at Show Building North, call it a day.
But
that's where your Tron attraction could be based.
If you do that, you're gonna have to somehow keep that neon Mickey sign, have it go, because put it on the face of Show Building North. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I mean, you already destroyed the Mary Blair tiles.
Oh yeah,
which were beyond value.
Oh
so
yeah.
Clearly, everything's on the table, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So move Mickey over there. Call it a day. But that's where because that show building right there is approximately 2 acres in land area, right?
Oh yeah,
roughly 2 acres. So you could put a lot in like 2 acres, plus you figure it's maybe 12 meters high.
Oh yeah,
12 meters high at the front, and then literally like something like 17, 18 meters high at the skylight there that we're looking down at Starcade.
Oh yeah,
off the surface of the ground. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of space to play.
Yeah,
and you could do a really cool attraction, and it could be trackless, like Ratatouille or like Beauty. You know what I mean? Or Winnie the Pooh in California.
Oh right, exactly. Yeah.
And literally, you could and like I said, you could hire Hegland, you could hire Wild to do it. You know what I mean? 3D glasses or no, whatever. The point is, you could tell the story of Korra's introduction to the real world and the so-called permanence code, which is what they're looking for in Ares. If you, I don't mean to bust a spoiler on the show, but I'm going to bust a spoiler on the show. We're going to talk about the permanence code.
Yeah,
how the permanence code keeps an AI creation in the real world.
In the world. Again, that is why they need to bring Tron in, but they need to use it the base to redo that entire land. They really, really, really could do it because it goes beyond the IP. It goes beyond the IP. You could have touches of it, even the futuristic look. You can incorporate parts of inside and outside, the real world and the computer world, and you could have all these things, and it would be timely and be looking forward. It would be the upgraded version of tomorrow.
If Huey's talking about doing a total Tron re-theme to Tomorrowland as in Disneyland Park right now,
Yeah.
they got to put the end of line club at the old space place, now Pizza Planet.
You could put Blends in there.
Yeah.
Blends in there.
And it would be
the
a
line-
dance club. It would be a dance club, and it would be cool because you could get literally an actor to do Michael Sheen's Castor.
You-
You know, the David Bowie looking guy.
Yep,
You know,
yep,
Legacy, right?
Oh yeah.
And you could literally get a couple of actors to do the whole DJ thing, like
Yeah.
Daft Punk did in the Legacy film.
You could really like I said, when you begin to take elements out, and again, the beauty of it is that it marries both reality and imagination. That's the whole point of the land. So that is why I'm like, dude, if they're gonna do that, that is where you go. It is no longer this big thing of like, what could it be in 1955, 1950s. We're well beyond that. So the whole idea, and then going backwards, I'm like, no, because that's been the other argument. That is not a bad argument, but we can't do that. And then that's just, to me, it's giving up, and that's looking backward instead of looking forward, and it's diametrically opposed to what the land was supposed to be in the first place. So that's what we need to do. That's what they need to do. If they really got down and sat down and be like, look, we could change that to that, and we can, and in that they could still keep Space Mountain. That's the beauty of it too. They could keep Space Mountain in there
As a legacy anchor attraction.
Yes, and it would not, and do very little to have to morph it. You could put touches into it through the very sparse hue area, and there you go.
Well, in theory, if you want to do light cycle run, you could repurpose Space Mountain.
And
if you really wanted a light cycle run in California, you could repurpose Space Mountain.
Yeah, you could, but I would rather they do.
I'm not saying do it.
No, I'd rather than
possible.
do an overlay. I would rather than do an overlay,
That'd be cool too.
like they do with everything else.
Right.
Oh sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
fighting
So
the music and the whole thing. Yeah.
We're at just over an hour now. So just real quick, because I wanted to talk about Halloween at DCA next year. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on.
Let it out. Let it out, brother. Purge.
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
Into the ether. Yes.
Into the ether. With all the construction going on at DCA starting next year, do you see them moving Oogie Boogie Bash across the Esplanade?
Yep.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh,
No. I can see them doing it. They shouldn't, but I can see them doing it.
I see him doing it. Totally see him doing it.
No, I'm with Lewis. I see them doing it. They shouldn't, but they are.
No, but they're gonna.
They're gonna.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Tell me the reason why they shouldn't do it.
It doesn't fit in there anymore. It's become such a part of that area over there. They morphed it and made it to that. I think if they pull there, then you're going to take away people enjoyment of that park proper. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm just not.
Right.
For a special ticketed event, like let DCA.
Yeah, people deserve to get their money's worth.
Oh yeah.
And DCA is tailored precisely to that experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could bring it across the Esplanade. Absolutely. Is it going to be the same experience? No. That's like the difference between our Jollywood Nights and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Two different experiences, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both very nice, but I wouldn't want to see, because of space constraints or because of construction, Disney moving Jollywood to Magic Kingdom or to Animal Kingdom or to Epcot, or moving Mickey's Very Merry from Magic Kingdom to Studios or to Epcot. It wouldn't make sense. It'd be weird. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, you could replicate it 100%, or you could do your own spin-off event. And I've been saying that for years, that Epcot ought to really ratchet up some kind of special event holiday party. I'm trying to be inclusive here. You know, we get out some menorahs, we get some dreidels for the kids. You know, we do that whole thing to celebrate Hanukkah in addition to like Yule, Kwanzaa, Christmas. You know what I mean? You make it because of the World Showcase or the World Discovery Neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clearly, it's that international thing. So you be very inclusive, and you can add like the entire December holiday slate of respective people's holidays. You know,
Yeah.
but that's me.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
And I know that a lot of people big mad at Israel right now. But again, you know, you have
over
like
it.
7.5 million Jewish people that live in the United States.
Yeah.
They are quite a number, and they deserve representation.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we're going to end it with that. A good discussion tonight. Lots of good stuff. And Lewis, so we're counting on you to keep us on tabs with construction in the Florida parks because it's
I'm
all,
already putting out low-level rumors of like crazy things. You know, so, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm really fascinated with everything.
Oh,
that's
that was
going on
another
there.
rumor, real quick. Is the unauthorized blue sky stuff was they're talking about doing that also for Disney's Hollywood or Animal Kingdom, which totally doesn't make sense for a Zootopia at Animal Kingdom. I mean,
Really?
you're gonna put fake animals around real animals.
Real animals.
God. You know what I mean? No, you're not. That's dumb.
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. Well, okay. For the LTP, you can new episode drops this Monday coming up, and we will be back here in 2 weeks from tonight. What is that? I don't have the date.
November. Come on.
It'd be like November, what, like 4th or something?
2 weeks from tonight. That would be November 12th.
November 12th. Okay. Geez. I'm a week off. Back here November 12th. So Lewis, people can reach out to you. Well, it's okay. I'll put your credentials online somewhere.
It's all good.
It's
If you really have something to say, put it in the comments. I'll answer it.
okay.
Put it in the comments below. We're good. You know, I'll give you a intelligent, well-written response. Even if you call me a total POS, it's okay.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go into the comments right now.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, you guys are watching this. Just feel free to click and subscribe. We're at 63. Let's get to 65. We got to do it in small steps. Dude, I don't know what to say.
We go.
We need more Walt Disney World content. That's what we need.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We can definitely start talking more about Walt Disney World on this. Any of the Disney parks on this is fine with me, as long as we can get people talking.
Because I'm putting out LTP all over the ether, saying you need to watch these guys. These guys know their stuff, and they're not going to sugarcoat anything for you. They're going to give it to you straight, both barrels at the same time. It's exactly what you need to get your facts over your fiction.
Thank you.
Wow,
Yeah.
Lewis. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, we try.
Yeah, we tried.
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a good week. We'll
Yes.
talk to you as soon as we can. And Lewis, anytime you want to drop into our regular show, you can.
Right. Kind of a impromptu appearance this evening. No problem.
What? Perfect.
Well, no, you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to do it tonight, but I'm talking about our regular podcast.
Yes, of course,
Oh, the other
of course.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. We'll talk to you guys in a couple of weeks. Click and subscribe and like this video. All right. We love you. Adventures out there. We'll see you in the parks.
See ya.